Hello again, and welcome to Manolin in 5. One issue, 5 minutes. Let's do it. Right, issue number 21. Museums and Antiquities. Have you ever been to a museum? An antiquity is an object that is very old. Not just a few years old, but like hundreds and thousands of years. What could then possibly be a problem with a museum and its stuff on display? Okay, simply put, many Western museums in particular hold lots of artifacts that had not been kindly given to them, but taken away or stolen from their original countries or cultures. How? Well, it's a long story that goes back thousands of years, but its most recent background is the European colonialism, which started in the 15th century and continued until the 20th century. You see the picture now? Very old and very important artifacts, unjustly removed. Do you give them back? Simple question, but with very complicated answers. Firstly, here is what the countries who took and hold the objects have to say. They say their former colonies, like African countries, do not have good enough museums to keep the artifacts, even if they give them back. Partly true, but fortunately, a growing number of large-scale museums are now being built in non-Western countries. Next, the so-called encyclopedic museums, like the British Museum, have largely contributed to the mankind. They indeed give us diversified and accurate ideas of the history. And also, they say their collection of artifacts are great treasures of the world, and so more people should be able to see them. Are great antiquities legacy of mankind, or personal or national possession? Some also argue that while colonialism was painful, it had in fact done some good things too. Well, maybe some economic and social developments could have been a result of colonialism, but it would be false to say colonialism was the only way. Quite a lot to take in. Now, why the museums should give the artifacts back? Firstly, it's true some museums may not be as good as others, but never one culture or race is superior or greater than another. What's theirs, they should be in charge of. Secondly, the museums hold more than they can show. It's true that Western museums are struggling with their storage. If something can't even be shown, it might as well be returned. Another reason why the artifacts should be given back is because facts, the physical facts like size, color, year, country, those things don't always tell the whole story. Stories of artifacts are best told by the people and the places they originate from. Some people also argue that Western societies shouldn't just give them back, but do more to redeem. Western societies should help their former colonies so they become more capable of looking after their own belongings. Last but not least, return and borrow. You don't have to have them to let your visitors see them. They can always be borrowed. If you want to find out more, do have a look in here, or here, or here. That should be 5 minutes. Thank you. Bye bye.